Yo, hey, what's up, peeps? Just chilling today, just another day in traffic. But, it's funny that dreams can be very revealing about what's going on in our subconscious. And, even Carl Jung, I'll admit, I haven't studied, like, a lot of his work in super depth here, but, I know he does shadow work, and a podcast I was listening to, they do a lot of dream analysis, and, that's cool. I wish I could actually remember more of my dreams, because I know you dream pretty much every night, but I don't remember my dreams. The ones I do remember are very obvious. Like, there's no mist and shadows and illusions. It's pretty much just hey, like, this is what you've been thinking about, and this is what we're dreaming about. XYZ locations change, yada yada. But yeah. Nah, I've how do I say this? I guess I've been having like a resurfacing like realization. Like I guess I've just been kind of betraying my core values lately for a lack of better word, attention. And like damn. But no, so I don't, how do I say this? Like, as a guy, I guess I feel like I should be less of an emotional creature, and I highly value monogamy, and I highly value intimacy, and according to AI, I like borderline demisexual, but again, I don't like labels. But I was, I'm a millennial. I'm probably underutilizing AI, but occasionally I'm just like, I need help processing my thoughts. And I don't know, AI decided to shove a label on me, and then I just turned it off because I was like, nah, we're good. But, I don't know. I do know. Dude, this is me in therapy all the time, like, my therapist is just like, yeah, like, whenever you want to talk about stuff, you can. I'm like, yeah, well, okay. But, I just find it hard to be in like, a situationship of sorts, where a person only wants to be around you whenever they can get something from you, and, we would call that a parasitic relationship. And I've sat on boundaries, and I'm like, well, I know I need to talk about them, and there's this hardly ever right time. I don't drink alcohol, and I don't use other substances, and nothing against anyone that does. That's a whole different side tangent, but I'm willing to go down that side tangent real quick. The reason why I don't is because I realize that neither of them help me, in the sense that, like, when you're younger, it's fun. Like, don't get me wrong, it's super fun. I had a blast. But, like, as I got older, it became a coping mechanism of sorts, and I just relied on it to, like, dampen my thoughts and, like, remove stuff from the inner cogs. And it works as like a lubricant for a short amount of time, and you feel great, and then you go back to whatever hell you were experiencing, mild, not mild, doesn't really matter. Like, it's just your thoughts and I'm speaking about me when I say you or whatever, but my thoughts were not my friends. So and then I found myself in toxic relationship, yada yada, same difference. Like, I was just coping through substance abuse and using it as a way to not deal with my problems. And I soon realized that, like, dealing with my problems was the only way I was going to be able to move forward in life. But that said, I was kind of behind the curve because I started drinking when I was like 15, and along with that, a lot of other stuff. So my ability to like mentally process my emotions was very dampened, and it took a lot of soul searching and honestly a little bit of heartbreak to push me through what was necessary. And I digress. Back to setting boundaries and whatnot. Sorry, I actually have to get over here. Awkward. I'm not a child, you are. But no, I've been sitting on them, and I find it's one of those areas where I'm like, I know I gotta talk about it, and it should be super simple. I've only been sitting on it for like a week, which, yeah, good, bad, whatever. Like, I know better, and last night it like manifested in a dream, so I had that exact conversation with, dream version of whoever I'm supposed to talk to, and I say who, but I know, but yeah, and the conversation went really well in my dream, but I guess that's supposed to be like encouragement for myself. I don't know, but like at the same time, I can't help but think that we all inherently desire monogamy, and like, then plus, like, let's be honest, this isn't for kids anyways, but like adult to adult, like, you don't like, well, okay, sexual orientation is a thing. How do I phrase this? Like, I just don't want my dick touching someone else's dick. Like, I mean, and that's a very crude and rude way of putting it, but like, a more PG way of saying that is I don't like sharing. Like, maybe I'm just a child, like, I don't want to say that, but like, children don't want to share their toys. Like, for me, it's much more than that. Like, I wouldn't use the word toys, but like, I just don't like sharing. I like building up that relation and intimacy and fostering some type of meaning between two people, but that's where it falls on me, where I need to be like, hey, like, we need to talk about expectations, we need to talk about boundaries, and unfortunately, if those two do not line up, I'm going to have to say sayonara, because I have to be true to me, not to what I want out of life, but true to what I know that, like, I mentally and emotionally need out of life. Like, for example, my mindset, I've been listening to David Kushner, Miles Smith, that's just two, Sam Smith, I'm always listening to Sam Smith, Isaac Danielson. Basically, I've been listening to my feels musics, where I'm pretty much always listening to Phil's music, because then that's a whole nother side tangent. I said this to a person the other day. I was like, hey, like, if you never feel sad, like, how do you know what it's like to feel happy? Like, if you never think about death, how do you appreciate life? Like, the duality of being human is so great. So I have plenty of days where I can be completely content and happy, and I listen to shit that, like, would make most people sad, and used to make me quite sad, and I enjoy it. It brings me solace in my chest, in my mind. Like, I enjoy the dual nature of feeling pain while I'm happy. Like, I enjoy bringing up those emotions, but hey, I gotta let y'all go. Y'all be safe, peace, and happiness to you. Yeah, something like that. I should just say, be fun, have safe. If you made it this far, you're a yapaholic, and I appreciate you. Feel free to yap in the comments.